Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Royal Wahala, as we heard that Olori Naomi slammed the Ooni of Ife, telling the Ooni of Ife to leave her family alone and not ever bring problem to her family, that her family has got nothing to do with her decision, that she is a woman and she is unmarried, that she has the right to go to wherever she wants to go to. And about Tadenikawo is her son, that the last time she checked, Ooni of Ife was the one who gave her the authority to travel with Tadenikawo. And she has been traveling with Tadenikawo the same way she has always done. That Ooni has no right to have gone to Akure to go and threaten the uncle. That if Ooni wants them to go out, as in Ooni wants this thing to be out there in the public domain, that she has no problem anymore because she has been trying to protect Kabiyesi's image. That she is not going to let Ooni of Ife go and threaten the family or send people to threaten the family again, that she would never let that happen. That what does Kabiyesi want from her? That Kabiyesi wants to eat her his cake and still have it. That she said a year ago that she didn't want the marriage anymore. She does not want anything to do with the Ooni of Ife because she has never ever been a polygamist. That she does not like polygamy. That she will be in a polygamous relationship or marriage. Her mind will not be there. It's just going to be her body that will be in that marriage. Ooni pressurized her to come back, and she did everything that was within her power to reconcile with her husband, so that people will see also that she has done everything to reconcile with the Ooni of Ife. But people, everybody, especially those who kept calling her names and blaming her, have come to see that things are not the way they seem. Things are not as easy as they may seem. Yes, that things are not as easy as they may seem, that she has done everything. She has tried as much as she can to be in that marriage. She's not able to. That Ooni of Ife is busy marrying his women and doing whatever he wants to do with it. Has anybody ever come to tell Kabiyesi that she, Naomi, is stopping him? Has any of his wives ever said, Naomi, stop them somewhere to say why or not? Because she, Naomi, knows that people have a right to do whatever they want to do in the world. You cannot stop people, especially if it is something that makes them happy. That she compromised and she gave everything, and yet Kabiyesi was unable to keep her. So what does Kabiyesi want her to do? To cancel her life completely? That Kabiyesi cannot force her into polygamy. That she is not going to stay in a marriage like that. She has told Kabiyesi that she does not want that kind of crowd in her life. If Kabiyesi wants that kind of crowd, let Kabiyesi stay there alone. She's not coming back. She doesn't want to have anything to do with Kabiyesi. That only recently that the Ooni of Ife said he was going to go ahead and marry more wives to show her or to prove whatever. That Kabiyesi has the right to do whatever he wants to do. But Kabiyesi should not try to interfere or to stop her from going and doing the business of God that God has called her to do, in disguise that he is worried about Tadenikawo. That Kabiyesi should be worried about Tadenikawo if he hears that Naomi has given Tadenikawo to some other person to take care of Tadenikawo. That Tadenikawo is her flesh and her blood. She is taking care of her son. She's giving her son the best attention. She is, caring for her son. And Kabiyesi knows how much she, Naomi, cares for that boy. So why will Kabiyesi go and begin to threaten that if he does not see Tadenikawo in 24 hours, that something is going to happen? That can the Ooni of Ife care for Tadenikawo? How on earth is he going to care for Tadenikawo? Is it wife 1, wife 2, wife 3, wife 4, wife 5, wife 6, or the wife 7, 8, 9, 10 that are preparing to come into the palace? Are they the ones who will care for Tadenikawo? That why is it that Ooni of Ife doesn't want her to stay and be happy to focus on her life? Why is it? They say they let it slam the Ooni of Ife. That Kabiyesi said he has the best wives in the world. They brought in so many great colors into his life. And he said a whole lot of things. That she is not upset. But let Kabiyesi face them. He should face them and leave her alone. So one thing that is making Naomi very upset about the whole situation right now is because Naomi feels like, what do you want from me? What is it that you want from me when you have all your wives? You have already told the whole world how great these women are, how happy you are to be with them and all of that. Why is it that you cannot face them and leave me alone? All I ask for is simple freedom. Allow me go. Take your traditional things off me. Just a celebration, not even a celebration, something that will not take even 10 minutes to do. Is just for the Ooni of Ife to do one or two things and say one or two things, and that is all. Naomi says she has spent how many years begging, lamenting, doing everything, to stay, for Kabiyesi to give her that freedom. Kabiyesi has refused because Kabiyesi wants to be with her, and Kabiyesi wants to be with other women, and Kabiyesi wants her to, bring herself to a point where she becomes, she's happy to spend her life just the way the other women are spending their life. If they are happy in that situation, Naomi said it's something they chose willingly. That she never chose it, and she will never, nobody's going to impose it on her, and she's never going to stay there. They said that was what Naomi was telling Kabiyesi. And they say Kabiyesi was asking Naomi when Naomi will come back. Naomi should return back to the country immediately. And Naomi said, no, I will not come back because you say so. I will come back if it's my plan to return back. You cannot command me. You cannot order me around anymore. I am no longer your wife. I have a right to my decision. I have a right to stay wherever I want to stay in. I have a right to stay as much as possible. I have a right to decide for myself. You can no longer command me. You can no longer order me. You can no longer force me to do the things that I do not want to do. They said Kabiyesi was very, very upset. And at the end of the day, if this information is true, they said Kabiyesi started saying that it is because of Okpebi that this is happening, that Okpebi is the one who has ruined everything. Okpebi is the one who came and interfered into their marriage and affair. And Naomi was saying, which Okpebi? Okpebi did what? Is it Okpebi that made you to marry 6 wives? Is it Okpebi that is making you to marry more? So I should just sit back. If you marry 20, I should just take it hook, line, and sinker? But I am not going to do that. Don't you ever go and threaten my family again. I will not return. I will return back to Nigeria when I want to return back to Nigeria. And they said the Ooni of Ife was so upset and confused over the things that Olori Naomi said to him. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.